on this near side. Civi trying to run down the right-hand side. It was his foul, of course, that gave Ware the opportunity to take the free kick. Tom Bruno can be so precise with those kicks. Ball goes off of Albert Adou's head. Rumans look like a bit of a high boot in there, but in the end he scuffs it clear down this right-hand touchline. And Rhys Chandler will take the throw-in for Harlow. Always been goals about here, really. I mean, Harlow have scored 22 and conceded 20 at home. They've had a couple of 4-3s here earlier on in the season. So it's always been plenty of goals when these two teams have been involved. And that Albert Adou goal, of course, was Ware's 116th of the season. As the throw is taken quickly to Civi. Nice back heel. Chandler's cross. Got a bit of overload on the far post, but Fraser managed to head it away from Freddie Moncur. And the Harlow are going backwards into their own half. In fact, they're going all the way back to goalkeeper Josh Bexon. Bexon's kick onto the head of Dave Kendall, who couldn't get it clear. Odabayo controls it down the far side. Here comes Moncur, but completely scuffs his shot with a left boot. And one back, he was his body shape all wrong, and ball harmlessly went over the back for a goal kick to Ware. If just joined us, welcome along. Peter Hill with you, 90 minutes live for a Tuesday. First time we've done this, and hopefully the first of many, with East Hearts Radio. Harlow Town 1, Ware 1. Harlow in front as early as the 4th minute. The goal from Christian Giamfi, and Albert Adou pulling Ware level after 16. Ball's out on that far side. Flash just gone over the fence on that far side. But another one's been retrieved and goes off the head of Maxen Fraser and gives Harlow a corner. So as Freddie Moncur will go across to number 8 to take the corner on the far side, where once again are persisting. This time it's McCollin and Liam Hope who are left up front. Almost 2 against 2 as the corner comes across, and it's well headed out by Harry Watkins. But I think it's going to go for a corner, or is it? In fact, it goes for a throw-in on this near side of the field. But it's an interesting tactic by Paul Horsey that he started using, leaving 2 up at a corner. And Harlow were almost caught out, actually, because they'd all gone forward, and then suddenly it was Oliver Nandi who decided he wanted to come back and make it 3 against 2. Otherwise it would have been 2 against 2 if they would have made a quick break. So Callum Kishka will take the free kick. Seems to be okay. It's a real bang in that goal that Giamfi scored, but looks to be fine now. Albert Adou goes up, and this near side, Civi will head it towards the halfway line too. Giamfi, the goal scorer, he goes down, ball cannons off Albert Adou and goes out for a throw-in, which Rhys Chandler will take for Harlow. He's had plenty of practice, right back taking throw-ins on this near side. That looked like handball there against Giamfi, but the referee didn't see it. But Albert Adou gets the challenge in, and it will go out for a throw-in, which the ever-willing Chandler will take midway inside the Ware half. Down the line, looking for Giamfi, tried to find Civi, but Dan Rumans had read that and thumps it clear for another throw-in to Harlow. Chandler waiting for the ball to arrive. Where's the away record? Well, none too shabby. 11 games, won 7 of them, lost 3, drawn 1. As the throw comes in on this near side for Civi. Civi's there with Adamson. Adamson gets a boot in, and once again Harlow will get a throw in down this right hand touchline. Chandler waiting to retrieve the ball from the crowd, which he does. Looking for a bit of movement, but Ganandi had come up from the back, and this is chip balls at the far post hit in by Samson Doherty, but Callum Kitchker out very quickly to collect. Finds Maxim Fraser down the line. Josh Williams had a peripheral part in this game, and he's just given the ball away there, but luckily Ware win it back very quickly through Dave Kendall, but it has broken now to Oyabayo on the edge of the area, but good defending coming in by Maxen Fraser before Harlow's top scorer could get a shot away. But certainly Josh Williams has been peripheral on that far side. He can be such a dangerous character. Garney popped up with that dramatic equaliser on Saturday, of course, but he's yet to get into this game as Fraser puts it up in the air midway inside the Harlow half. Sampson misses it completely, and Tom Bruno will bring in Pat Adamson left hand side. Opportunities here is Liam Hope wide. Liam back for Tom Bruno. Bruno to his right for Harry Watkins. Watkins to the edge of the box, left by McGallen. There's Pat Adamson. Oh, good save by Bexon. Adamson was clean through. Goalkeeper stood up, which is all he could do, and in the end managed to make the save. Best opportunity apart from the goal for Ware. Adamson, who came through. I suppose you could be picky and say you didn't want your left back in that position. But Pat Adamson has scored a couple this season. At the other end, though, it's Gyamfi who's giving Ware some problems. The big number 11 who started off in Harlow's youth team here at handball. And referee this time has spotted it and given it. So Ware will have a free kick. 21 minutes gone, halfway through the first half here at the Harlow Arena. Harlow Town 1, Ware 1, 90 minutes live for a Tuesday evening. And if you are about tomorrow afternoon, do tune in to East Hearts Radio tomorrow afternoon. Fascinating interview that Mickey Goldgold's done about the Lives Not Knives project with Hearts Police. Well worth a listen, so see if you can tune in for that one. Meanwhile, Liam Hope on this near side for Ware. Hope does well, tries to turn around Chandler, but in the end gets it wrong. The ball goes out for a throw-in, which the right back will take. Tom Bruno gets up and puts it out. Chandler will take the throw-in again from midway inside his own half. Chandler's throw on the halfway line. Gyamfi's there again. Oyabayo is beaten to it by Dan Romans. And Chandler will take the throw. Onto the head of Pat Adamson. Out, as far as Hector Mackey by Tom Bruno. Ball forward is controlled to Civi, but Bruno does well to pick his pocket. John Bruno coming in the opposite direction, but in the end his shot took a deflection and goes out for a throw-in on that far side. Not much been happening down that far side. Chris Bourne's not had a lot of the ball. As I was saying earlier, neither has Josh Williams. Everything really for both sides has come down this near side. Chance now. Liam Hope having a run against Hugo Atkinson, former Hartford defender, of course. But ball goes out and it'll be a throw-in to Harlow, which Chris Bourne, one of those 7 new signings that came here during the month of January, will take. It's a decent throw by Bourne. Onto the header, Maxen Fraser. Mackie will thump it further forward, and Kendall's back header will take it all the way to Callum Kishka inside his penalty area. The fluorescent green goalkeeping kit and the white boots, familiar to Ware fans for Callum Kishka. He will bowl the ball out to the edge of his area and then thump it downfield with his right boot. Looking for Liam Hope. Liam could flick on the header for Josh Williams. Williams finds McCollin. McCollin returns the compliment on the far side. Williams has got Bourne there, drifts one side of Freddie Moncur. Maxime Fraser's ball into the box, meets McCollin's head, but he couldn't get anything on it. And one bounce, and Josh Bexon will collect it quite comfortably. So the goalkeeper, who was on Southend books for a number of years before he came here, first on loan and then in a permanent deal. Long kick downfield onto the head of Dan Romans. But it will land now on the halfway line with Liam Hope. Harry Watkins over his own head, all a bit scrappy. Moncur brings it down, chips it forwards. Oyabola can't control it, and Liam Hope has it back for Ware. He has Mackie behind him. Maxime Fraser will let it run out of play and go for a throw in to Ware. It's been scrappy, it's got to be said. in the opening period of this one. We've had 2 goals. You've just joined us. Harlow 1, Ware 1. Harlow's in the 4th minute. It's got to go down as a mistake for Callum Kishka, who came out of his goal and didn't get the ball, and leaving Christian Giamfi to toe bogey it into the back of the net. And then at the other end, 12 minutes later, it was Tom Bruno's free kick that was headed in by Albert Adu to make it 1-1. Another one of those long throws by Bourne down that side. Fraser will try and stop the ball going out for I thought might have been a corner, but in the end he does and finds Dave Kendall. Kendall for Joshua Williams, who come very deep. Williams long ball, tries to search out Hope, but wasn't going to find him because there were 2 central defenders there. There's Ginandi, who got the final touch and put it out for a throw-in. Maxim Fraser will take halfway inside the Harlow half. Fraser down the line, little nip on by Liam Hope. It's Albert Adu, puts it forward, looking for McCollin. McCollin tried to knock it on with the right boot, but got too much on it, and in the end it goes all the way through to Bexton. Bexton waiting for his team to clear their lines. Taking his time, Josh Bexton. Another long kick forward. He's got a kick on him, the goalkeeper, no doubt about that, as Kishka has to come out and collect after it comes off the top of Dan Ruman's head. Callum Kishka on the edge of the area. Should pick up any momentum this game, really. We're getting these relatively long breaks in play where both teams try and get their formations together. Ware's still got that 4-man front line to aim at. This one looking for Williams on the far side. On for Liam Hope. McCollin goes in and does well, but in the end the ball will break for Chris Bourne. Deep inside his own half. Thumps it against Josh Williams. He's going to try and let it go out of play. Liam Hope makes sure he can't do it. And Josh Williams is going to win the ball back for Ware. Good persistence by the Ware pair there. But ball threaded back now for Maxim Fraser. Fraser down the line for Williams. But Williams has given it away to Sampson. Sampson's long ball had a 2-on-2 there. Oyabola and Giamfi, but Dan Ruman sorted that out. Sampson on that far side again. Sampson down the line. But it's Oyabola who's coming in here. Here is Oyabola, but Pat Adamson does well. Last defender, and he had to be certain as well, but Ware were carved apart there again. And the ball here for Mackey. Mackey on this near side, looking for Jeremy Seavey. Seavey's ball, though, is a poor one to the near post. And Callum Kishka will come out and collect it fairly easily. Looked like a chance there, for Oyabola. He's Harlow's top scorer, got 11 this season. There's Teo Oyabola. Long kick forward, looking for McCollin. That looked like handball, but once again the referee didn't give it. Rumans heads it down for Kendall, who finds Tom Bruno, who finds Albert Adu on the halfway line. Adu's there with Mackey, and Mackey's long ball forward, looking for Giamfi. And he's there with Dan Rumans, and Rumans is pushing him in the back. It's going to be a free kick to Harlow. Dan Rumans looks at the referee's assistant, protests his innocence, but it was fairly easy to make out. So Harlow got a free kick. Dangerous position, this. Right hand side, just about 20 yards out, almost down halfway between the 18-yard box and the touchline. It's going to be the number 10, Hector Mackey, who is going to take it. Where have still got 3 players forward. Harlow have got 3 back. There's a 2-man wall in the way. Pat Adamson, in fact, there's a 1-man wall in the way now. But Adamson goes away, and Harry Watkins is the only one who's there. So I don't wonder about a 1-man wall in these situations, but that's what Harry Watkins is, as Hector Mackey prepares to take the free kick here for Harlow Town. Referee not happy with what's going on the edge of the area, but now does blow his whistle. Free kick's going to come in now, and Kishka will punch it out to the edge of the area. Good punch by the goalkeeper. Josh Williams lets it land and managed to punt it forward, but Bourne is the first one to react for Harlow and finds Bexon. Bexon's long kick again. I tell you, he's got the best kick of a goalkeeper I've seen this season, Josh Bexon, I think. Really does get hold of the ball. And Harlow have a throw in midway inside the Ware half. Down the line, off the head of Albert Adu, further on by Tom Bruno. Chandler will put it back into the edge of the box. While Ayabola tries to find Giampfi, and in the end it goes wrong, and Ware will have themselves a throw in, which Patrick Adamson will take. 30 minutes gone here at the Harlow Arena. Harlow Town 1, Ware 1. Isthmian League Division 1 South Central. Point won't be good enough to put Ware top of the table. It will put level on points with Hamwell, who play tomorrow, but Hamwell have got a better goal difference, mainly because of those 6 they scored against Staines on Saturday. Hugo Atkinson's been allowed to run a long way here, but handball against him. Referee plays on fairly intelligently, and Bruno looks to search out Liam Ope on this near side. Liam can't control it, and in fact referee is going to go back for the handball because he deems there wasn't an advantage, and so it will be a free kick to Ware inside their own half. Referee who's not had a lot to do, really, has he? Haven't been too many bad challenges. I guess the only one, Jeremy Civi's one on Andre McCollin, which led to Ware's goal, was the only thing that ever looked anything like a yellow card. As Kishkat will take the free kick from inside his own half. Kick lands on the edge of the area onto the head of Hugo Atkinson as Ayabola gives it away to Tom Bruno. Bruno's ball looking to search out Josh Williams. Bourne's in the way. Bruno will get it back, pushes it further down that touchline. Williams is running with Bourne, who decides the best way is to thump it out for a throw-in. So Ware have got themselves a throw, far side. Maxine Fraser, the right fullback on loan from Royston Town, will take it. He's got Williams in front of him. Got too much else to aim at, to be honest. That's fine, Josh Williams. Williams, though, is robbed by Mackie, who's coming forward at a rate of knots here for Harlow. And Rumans comes and then decides he's going to stay where he is. Giamphi's in space on the left-hand side, but Mackie's overcooked the ball. Harlow still in attack, though, and Rumans has to head it away from Ayabola, who was sniffing around on the edge of the 6-yard box, and suddenly a Ware attack turns into a Harlow corner. So Freddie Moncur will take the corner on this near side of the field. Ware persisting, keeping 2 forward, and very interestingly, Harlow have decided to keep 2 back. So if this comes clear, then it's going to be a 2-on-2 on. They've got to get it clear first, of course, and well, they could be doing it here with Josh Williams. If Williams hits this ball, he didn't hit it long, but it's Liam Hope's ball. Has got McCollin going through here. Andre McCollin's got Bruno on his left. Andre McCollin doesn't need Tom Bruno because he's just found the back of the net. Second of the season for Andre McCollin. And that tactic of keeping the 2 up for a corner worked like an absolute charm for Ware there, because they broke forward Josh Williams, Tom Bruno, Andre McCollin, and Andre McCollin has put Ware in front. They were 1-0 down after 4 minutes of the match here, 10 minutes before half-time. Paul Hawes' team are 2-1 in front. Well, Andre McCollin, he's the player that Paul Halsey decided to bring into the side. He set up Josh Williams' equaliser on Saturday, of course, and he scored now. So 2 of the new signings for Ware. Andre McCollin and Albert Adu have got the goals, and Ware have come from behind here to lead 2-1. Much brighter evening than it started. But still work to be done, though, as Harlow have looked dangerous when they've come forward. I think there's going to be more goals in this game, as Hector Mackie volleys the ball out on this near side. So having talked about the top of the table, well, stays like this after 90 minutes, and Ware will be top of the table tonight, as Pat Adamson will take the throw in midway inside his own half. Adamson forward, looking for Liam Hope, headed down by Albert Adu, pushed forward by Mackie to Giampfi, but Dan Rumans is in there very quickly indeed, and it's going to be a throw-in to Harlow, despite the fact I think Rumans was protesting the fact it shouldn't have been, on this near side. Pat Adamson manages to sky the ball clear, only as far as Mackie. Mackie's given it away to Harry Watkins. Harry Watkins for Josh Williams. Williams turns inside Bourne and tried to set up McCollin. Nice idea, but the execution was poor. And Bourne will turn it all the way back to his goalkeeper Josh Beckson. Beckson then he's made that one fine save from Pat Adamson, but to be fair to the goalkeeper, all he's had to do is pick the ball out of the net twice, as Fraser on the far side loses out. Ware could be in trouble here as the ball breaks, but Mackie just swung a leg at it, and in the end it sliced off his boot and went down by the corner flag. Would have been better off have left it, because Jeremy Civvy was right behind him and would have had a good strike on goal. But Hector Mackie's shot in the end has gone for a throw-in on this near side of the field. Just about 8 minutes to go before the break then. Didn't start well. We're goal down after 4 minutes, but goals from Albert Adu and Andre McCollin have put Paul Hall's team in the driving seat at the moment. Hugo Atkinson coming forward. Dan Ruman should sort that out for Ware. Thumps it against Doherty. And Harlow will have to retreat because Ware have a free kick. So a little bit of banter going on between two sets of supporters. Ware supporters behind the goal, way to the left. Most of Harlow Town supporters over on that far side in the stand over there. Well, I'm glad to see they've still got the air raid siren when the ball goes in the back of the net. That's obviously a relic from VE Day, probably, as ball goes out on this near side, and Ware will have themselves a throw-in, which the left full-back Patrick Adamson will take. Pat taking his time a little bit, getting the ball out. But still not too much movement for these kind of situations. It's aiming towards Liam Hope. Liam doesn't get it. Comes off Civvy's head. McCollin brings it down. Atkinson pushes McCollin to the ground. Referee lets play go on as Watkins goes up ahead of Doherty, and Mackie just thumps it rather more in hope than anything else on this near side, and it lands midway inside the Ware half. Little smiles between McCollin and Adu there. Well, they'll be smiling. Both of them scored their second goals of the season. That's what they've been brought in for. And both of them obliging tonight as Ganandi puts the ball to Wayabola. But again, the Harlow move breaks down. On this near side, Liam Hope will pick up the ball and find out about Adu. Adu going down the line against Chandler, who was holding him back. Adu does well. Pulls it inside for McCollin. Atkinson goes in with 2 feet on McCollin. And in the end, the referee has adjudged that the foul on Albert Adu is good enough. And that's what it's going to be on this near side. Well, it's not too far. Tom Bruno's going to take it actually where Atkinson went in. Is the referee want the free kick here, or does he want it there? Interesting one. He's actually saying that the free kick should be on this side for the foul against Albert Adu. As ball goes out. Not happy with the pressure in that one. So Tom Bruno's got a chance to put another delivery in the box. This is what caused Ware's first goal. It was about 10 yards further forward, the original free kick that Albert Adu headed home. But Bruno will fancy his chances here. Kendall and Rumans have come up from the back. Tom Bruno is going to take it. It's about 20 yards out, right on this left-hand side. Referee sounds the whistle. Tom Bruno is going to curl it in with the right boot as he does, but it's headed out fairly comfortably. And there's Giamfi midway inside his own half. Thumps it forward. Harry Watkins does a good covering job for Ware, but at the expense of a throw-in. It goes out on this near side. Civvy will find Chandler. Chandler forward for Giamfi, who really is a handful. He rolls the ball in, but in the end, Wayabola, who's had a frustrating first half, Harlow's top scorer, couldn't get hold of it. Long ball forward by Maxim Fraser, picks out Josh Williams, who finds Andre McCollin. Tom Bruno's got it. Williams will get it back on that far side. He's got Liam Hope and McCollin in the box. Williams puts it across, but he puts it behind both of them. And it's going to go out on this near side for Jeremy Civvy to keep it in play for Harlow. Better cross, and Ware could have been in there. Civi's ball forward, looking for Oyabola, who challenges against Dan Rumans, and Rumans in the end wins the header at the second attempt. Albert Adu finds Liam Hope. Tom Bruno has it on the halfway line, punts it into the channel down the left-hand side, and it's thumped out of play by Oliver Ganandi, the Harlow skipper. Former Oddiston player, of course, spent the season at Oddiston, 2018-19, before coming here. Pat Adamson will take the throw-in for Ware. 4 minutes before half-time at the Harlow Arena. So far, so good. Harlow 1, Ware 2. As Adamson heads it towards McCollin on the edge of the area and couldn't turn it, but Harry Watkins has it, spots Josh Williams on the far side, can't find him. Mackie shrugs aside Harry Watkins, and here comes Samson Doherty. Doherty on the far side for Freddie Moncur. Moncur down the line, but anyway, he finds Giampfi, and in the end we're sorted out with Maxime Fraser. Tom Bruno will bring them in the opposite direction. Bruno, Liam Hope's in plenty of space. Harry Watkins can find him. Liam's ball forward, looking for Josh Williams. Oh, Williams hits it first time and wide of the target. Well, it was worth a try. Decent ball in for Liam Hope. And Josh Williams stumped it first time. 15 goals so far this season. He fancies chances of adding to that tally there. But in the end, it went wide of Bexon's left-hand post. Josh Bexon will restart from the goal away to our left-hand side. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half here. That started poorly for Paul Hall's team, but it's got better as it's gone on. They lead here 2-1. Dan Rumans up in the air rather inside his own half. Harry Watkins helps it on, but Mackie will thread it back to Giampfi. He's been the pick of Harlow for me, as Doherty feeds it to Moncur. Moncur back for Doherty. Doherty's ball forward, though Dan Rumans does well to get in front of Giampfi this time. And McCollin heads it on, looking for Josh Williams, but Andy almost gave it away, but he had Bourne to help him out as Bexon returns it downfield. None of those enormous kicks. Moncur forward to Giampfi. Giampfi looks for the on-running Moncur. Tom Bruno got a boot in, and I think it's going to be a Harlow throw when it goes out, and it is. 2 minutes plus time added on, probably a couple of minutes for the treatment to Callum Kitchker in the incident that followed the goal. But Harlow have got a throw in, and Chris Bourne's going to take him. We've seen what he's done from further out with these throw-ins, so I wouldn't be at all surprised if this one's hurled into the box. But having said that, the curse of the commentator strikes. They hit it short and get it all wrong because Bourne was offside, couldn't get the ball from Moncur, and wherever free kick down by the corner flag on that far side of the field. Everybody may be looking forward to half-time cover. Bovril weather, I think it is, as temperature starts to drop. It's going to get down to about 1 degree, but that thankfully is about 4 o'clock this morning, so we'll be at home tucked up in bed by then, as Kitchker will take the free kick, goal away to our right-hand side. Lands just inside the Harlow half on the head of Samson Doherty. Moncur will push it on this near side, looking for Chandler. It's Civi. Civi tries to turn inside Albert Adu but can't do so. Harlow have got a throw in which Reece Chandler will take. Chandler finds again Samson Doherty. Doherty's ball to the edge of the area for Moncur. Neat bit of footwork brings in Civi. Civi's cross though is a poor one, straight over the top, no problem for Kitchker. And had started brightly for Harlow. They certainly had their tails up with that goal after 4 minutes, but haven't really got it together after that. Maybe symptomatic of having such a changed team, of course. They're on the end of a couple of batterings at Watson Park earlier on the season, 4-1 in the league and 5-1 in the Velocity Trophy. But as I stressed right at the beginning, there's a much changed lineup. And one that's still finding its feet as well. I think it's going to be 3 minutes added on at the end of this half, looking at the board on the far side. As Kitchker's kick goes out of play on that far side. In fact, it doesn't. Liam Hope keeps it in and finds Josh Williams. Williams for McCollin. McCollin trying to send Williams going down that right-hand touchline, but Bourne will police it out of play. for a goal kick to Harlow. It's been few and far between chances, really. Apart from Ware's 2 goals, there was a good save by Beckson. In fact, it's 2 minutes added on. Got it right first time. Josh Beckson's first save from Adamson in the 1-on-1 is probably the only thing he's had to do, really, apart from beat the ball out of the net twice. And at the other end, Callum Kishka's not really been tested, apart from that one, the through ball that caught him out and allowed Gyamfi to give Harlow the lead. So Beckson's going to restart from the goal away to our left-hand side. Another long kick by the goalkeeper. He's equally adept at a dead ball situation, but Josh Williams has it for Ware on the halfway line momentarily because his control is poor. Mackie, though, gives it away. Atkinson and Doherty don't know where it is, but finally Doherty sorts it out and thumps it forward. Kendall looked like handball against Sawyer Bowler, but didn't matter because Ware will come forward with Josh Williams, who will find Tom Bruno. Bruno turns away from the attentions of 2 and 3. Excellent work by Tom Bruno on the far side, but in the end it was McCollin who got in the way of his pass, and the ball will ricochet back to Callum Kishka inside.